Welcome to the live stream Arsenal versus Newcastle here on the Sideline Sedo YouTube channel. Be live in just a moment. Just bear with me while I finish some stuff on my end and we'll be live. There we go. Gonna post the final result prediction poll and pinned comment. Final result prediction poll is live. Your options are Arsenal win, Newcastle win, and draw. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing swell. Arsenal versus Newcastle kicking off in exactly 7 minutes. Hope you guys are excited for a good fixture, I think. I'm going to read the lineups real quick. Make sure to sound off with your predictions, your thoughts on the lineups, your thoughts on how either side may end up playing today. But both sides are apparently in a 4-3-3. For Arsenal, David Raya in net, Ben White, William Saliba, Gabriel, Kiwior, Odegaard, Rice, Jorginho, Saka, Havertz, and Martinelli. And for Newcastle in a 4-3-3, get this, Loris Karius, I know, Livramento, Botman, Schär, Trippier, Lewis Miley, Bruno Guimaraes, Longstaff, Gordon, Isak, and Miguel Almiron. So, my predictions, I think it's going to be a 3-1 Arsenal win. Newcastle get a goal. They're still going to get beat pretty handily. Not that I have anything against Newcastle. I just don't really rate them based on their away record this season. I think they've only got 3 wins away all season. That's not that great. But this could be a point where they start to turn around their away performances. So yeah. Today we've had some interesting matches. Primarily Aston Villa beating Forest 4-2. The 1-1 draw between Brighton and Everton. There's a red card in that too. Billy Gilmore was sent off. Palace stomping Burnley 3-0. Burnley had Josh Brownhill, their captain, sent off. Not the best look there. And then, of course, the biggest one, Manchester United losing 1-2. Fulham. Fulham not very known for winning at Old Trafford historically. So, also the Bournemouth City fixture that just happened, that was also live for. Bournemouth fought hard, but the quality just wasn't there. There was too many moments where they just like fizzed across the face of goal, or they did something that was just not all that inspiring. But hopefully Arsenal Newcastle can be a, hopefully it could be a cool little event here. Cool little fixture. See how it plays out. Loris Karius starting. Man, I'm kind of nervous for him. I will say I didn't expect him to start. He's starting. If you don't know, I'm a Liverpool fan, so I have experience with Loris Karius. Albeit probably not an ultimately positive one. I still am rooting for the guy. I still hope that he can do himself some justice, because I think he's a solid player, but he's definitely got the weight of like some of his performances not being the best. I mean, he's 30 now. Hopefully he's over it to an extent where he could play through that. But yeah. We have a chat here. Watching a Sideline Sedo stream while writing a 5-page essay. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Shout out Eddie. Here, Arsenal v Newcastle. 3 minutes to kick off. Put your predictions in chat. I want to hear what you have to say. There he is. Mikel Arteta walking down the tunnel of the Emirates. I'm excited. I am pretty excited. I won't front. Think that think that we could get a good fixture here. That Iwobi finish was so good. Ah, Kane scored the 94th minute to win it for Bayern, eh? Nice. All right, I am 3-1 Arsenal. Arsenal need a get back after the fixture versus Newcastle in the midweek Champions League game. Yeah, I agree. You know, if people don't remember, the reverse of this fixture was the one with the infamous, I believe it was a Joe Linton goal. I don't know who scored the goal, but the foul where they didn't know if it was in play. They didn't know if it was a foul. It stood. A lot of controversy around that. I think in the moment, I just really wanted Arsenal to lose. I was live for that fixture, and I said that I didn't think it was a foul, but it probably was. But it was coming off the heels of the Tottenham fixture too for Liverpool, so I was very jaded. I still am of officiating. The officiating this season has been far from plush. You know, it's been a rough ride. It's like having a bed of nails instead of a bed of like memory foam. You know, that's the difference. You'd want the refs to be like memory foam, remember their decisions and be kind of cautious, but no, just stab you like nails. Oh, thank you, Peacock, for making me miss the first 30 seconds, but we are underway, and Arsenal have already gotten a corner. God, Peacock, dude. My biggest op is Peacock. Cross comes in from Declan Rice. Why is Declan Rice taking corners again? I'm not even an Arsenal fan, and I'm upset about this. Like Declan Rice again with second corner of the evening for Arsenal. Header in, Havertz. Ooh, Saka skies it. Big story for Newcastle, obviously, besides the Nick Pope absence, which has been going on for a while. Dubravka today not feeling so well. Apparently has a stomach bug, according to Eddie Howe. But no Dan Burn. He's on the bench. Livramento is at left back. Him versus Saka. Let's see how that plays out. Saka here centrally, though. Good tackle there by Newcastle player. Here, Gordon. My God. It's good with this stream on my end. Holy buffer. There we go. Okay. Be back. Newcastle with the throw-in. Here, Loris Karius. Sure. Oh! Havertz wins the ball, and now Trippier. Trippier fouled by Kai Havertz. Havertz pulls him down a bit. He didn't really. He kind of hit it off him. He didn't get pulled down as much as I thought initially. Kai Havertz there. 795 subs. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we could get to 800 before the end of today. Trying to get 1,000 subs. That's the sub goal. But 795 is surreal. Here, Arsenal. Oh, free kick here for Arsenal. Like a bit of a handball, possibly. Here, free kick for Arsenal. Newcastle managed to clear. Jorginho resets, plays it back to Gabriel Magalhaes. Now William Saliba. Gabriel. Kiwior. He's getting forward now. Martinelli. Plays a long pass. But Livramento intercepts. Brilliant. Gordon. Twists and turns. Saka slips. Botman. Fabian Schär. Asher. Miguel Almiron. Kieran Trippier now. Arsenal intercept. And Jorginho to Martin Odegaard. Ooh, and a good pass by Ben White. And there, Odegaard wins the ball, but it's out for a Newcastle throw. Here, Livramento hits it off of Bukayo Saka for a goal kick. Eddie Howe on the touchline. Newcastle would really like a win after that 2-2 draw last time out. Here, Karius. Not the best goal kick there. Arsenal immediately on the attack again. Jorginho gets to Kai Havertz. Now Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli towards Havertz. Doesn't work out the best. Ben White. Martin Odegaard. His pass intercepted by Trippier. Now Almiron getting forward. He's tackled. A yellow card for Martin Odegaard, the captain. Almiron did really well there. Here, Livramento. Newcastle just can't keep it in. Arsenal are mounting pressure early on already. Here, Arsenal building out from the back. Martinelli. And that's out of play. Here, Odegaard Saka and a good save from Karius. I don't know how accurate the shot was from Bukayo Saka, but good work from Karius to keep it level. Good build-up from Arsenal, too. Got to give them credit. Borderline offside, maybe. It wasn't anywhere near a goal, really. That was going out from maybe a corner. I didn't see if it got a deflection, but there, Karius clears Saliba. Clearance there from David Raya out of play for a Newcastle throw. Here, Arsenal continuing their pressure, but it's not working quite the best. Newcastle, oh, there it is, though. Interception, Martin Odegaard. He tries a chip through kind of pass towards Martinelli, and that's just going nowhere. Straight into the gloves of Karius. I'd love to see Loris Karius keep a clean sheet, personally. Like, just saying. No offense, Arsenal fans, or nothing, but that's just kind of how I feel. Here's Saka. Oh, and Arsenal. Declan Rice. Karius palms it out for a throw. Oh, and Arsenal again, a good tackle there. But it's an offside, they say. See how the final result prediction poll is doing. 32 votes, 75% saying Arsenal win, 12% saying Newcastle win, 12% saying draw. Yeah. It's pretty pretty good. 797 subs. 3 subs away from 800, ladies and gentlemen. That is major. Thank y'all, for real. I will never not thank y'all. But here, Arsenal set to take this free kick. Taking a bit longer than expected. Ben White still, finally. David Raya. Ooh, nearly. Steady, mate. You might mess up there. Jorginho. And a foul there. Yep. Foul by Almiron. Now Arsenal getting forward. Jorginho. Here, Declan Rice. Martinelli now. Jorginho. It's cleared. Here, Arsenal. Still. Martin Odegaard. Bukayo Saka. Odegaard still. And now Arsenal still mounting pressure against Newcastle. Here's Jorginho. Odegaard. Ben White. Plays the pass back to Odegaard. Cross to the back post. Martinelli. And it's very comfortable save from Loris Karius. It's very weak header. And a Newcastle player is down. Uh-oh, who is it? Kieran Trippier. Oh, no. He's holding his hamstring or his knee. That's not a great sight. I don't know if he was playing it up or what, but that's not ideal for a Newcastle fan. Here, Karius. Header away from Gabriel. Jorginho now finds Saliba. Saliba looking for a longer pass, but then plays it short to Jorginho. Saliba to Saka. Ben White. Here, Gabriel. Arsenal just comfortable trying to draw on some pressure. They're just controlling Newcastle at this point. Jorginho to Declan Rice. Bukayo Saka. Saliba with a long pass forward. Here's Jorginho. Gabriel. Jorginho to Martinelli. And Kiwior to Martinelli. Oh, good pass in from Jorginho. Some good defending there by Fabian Schär. Declan Rice does collect the ball and play it back for Arsenal. 63% possession to 37. Newcastle getting dominated on the possession end. And it's also 5 shots for Arsenal, 2-0. Only 1 shot on target for Arsenal, though. More than, I think, the Porto match, right? I don't know if they even got a shot on target in that fixture. They may have, but here, Saliba, Ben White. Odegaard. Jorginho. Scooped pass towards Saka. And Livramento turns and clears for the 3rd Arsenal corner of the evening. Let's see who will take this corner. It's on the opposite side of where Declan Rice was taking it. Arsenal Premier League high 11 goals scored from corners this season. Oh, it's Saka. And they scored. They scored. Wow. Gabriel scores. Wow. Credit to Arsenal. Goal scored. Gabriel Magalhaes. What even happened there? Good Lord. What happened there? Here's Saka with the delivery. It's a header from Gabriel. And it kind of keeps bouncing in. And yeah, it's an own goal. Karius gets the save and then the own goal. Wow. Incredible save from Karius initially. And then it's a total scramble. It's not even Karius' fault, dude. Oh my god, dude. Botman knees it while laying on the ground. What an absolute muppet. Newcastle have to dig themselves out of a hole here. Wow. Trippier clears it. Here's Jorginho. And a push there from Longstaff. Arsenal still with the ball. Clearance there. Arsenal are really starting to pile on the pressure at this point against Newcastle. Here, Arsenal working down the left wing slowly. Chipped pass forward isn't the best, though. Kiwior. Kiwior does win it, though. And Martinelli slips. And Longstaff gets the ball. Isak. Now Havertz. And that's a free kick. Havertz. The foul. Yep, it's a goal. Damn. Oh, that's got to be a foul by an Arsenal player again. Yep. Here, Ben White to Bukayo Saka. And a good interception that from Trippier. Tries to play it forward, but doesn't work. Arsenal under some pressure. Raya comes out. Plays the pass to Saliba. Here, Arsenal. Slowing the game down a bit. I mean, they're up, you know. This is what you do. And they're at home. It's going to be hard for Newcastle, I think, to get a sniff at Arsenal moving forward in this fixture. They haven't even gotten a shot on target or a corner. So, like, or a shot, I don't think. I don't know if there's been a shot by Newcastle yet. They've been getting dominated. Oh! Oh, my days. Martinelli header away. That was a shot for sure, but Newcastle gave away the ball in a horrific position. That could have been such an easy goal. Not really easy, but that worked out a lot better for Newcastle than it could have went. And there it is. Another goal. Wow. Kai Havertz, the goal scorer. Who would have thunk it? Kai Havertz. He has scored for Arsenal. Arsenal lead 2-0. Kyle Saka here on the replay. Tried to play a pass. It got cleared. Then Saliba played it to, I think that's Jorginho. Plays a nice pass towards Martinelli. Martinelli just crosses in, and Havertz is in the middle. Wow. Yeah, dude. The whole back line was just out of whack there. Havertz buries it. Yeah, they're absolutely stomping Newcastle at this point. Sixth goal in the Premier League this season for Kai Havertz. Here, Ben White, Odegaard, Saka. Jorginho. Jorginho again. Plays it to David Raya. If Karius gets blamed for this loss, I mean, he shouldn't be. There's nothing he was at fault for the first goal, and I don't think there's anything he really could have done about the second. Because his back line was all sorts of messed up. It'd be stupid, really. Oh my days, Newcastle. They haven't gotten a single touch in the opposition's box the first 26 minutes. It's bleak. Faced 2 shots on goal in previous 3 Premier League matches, Arsenal. Odegaard plays in the pass, and it nearly is a third. If an Arsenal player is there in the middle, that would have been a goal. Yeah, and the Newcastle fellas are this is not good for Newcastle. 4th corner. Declan Rice set to deliver this. Loris Karius catches pretty comfortably there. Lewis Smiley now. Bit of a turn. Livramento. I also don't want to hear Newcastle blame injuries. This is Drunk Badger defending. No, this is shoddy. But Isak possibly? No. Saliba played, or White played it back to Raya, rather. Here. Here, Fabian Schär. Looking for a pass. Livramento. Gordon. Fabian Sharp plays a long ball forward. Almiron. Cross to the far post. Header away. Declan Rice charging forward. Trippier stops it. Here, Raya clears it. And Arsenal, Karius comes out to clear, and it's out for a Newcastle throw. Good sweep in there from Karius. Can't lie. That was decent. Here's Saka. Ooh, a foul. Jorginho clutching his calves. Bruno Guimaraes pleading his case to the ref. I mean, it wasn't that big of a foul. I thought he stamped on him. He did not stamp on him. Here's Jorginho looking for a passing option from this free kick. He finds Bukayo Saka. Whoa! Possibly another foul. It's been getting physical out here. Here's Saka. Saka with the cross, and Martinelli, his header over the bar. I mean, it was always going to be a hard header to place on that kind of cross. I mean, yeah. Odegaard with a brilliant back heel there. Oh, Raya manages to get it away. Got a little tense there. 72% possession for Arsenal. 9 shots to 0. Oh, Rice with a good pass towards Martinelli. Cross, and I think that's a corner. It's a goal kick, I think. Yeah, it's a goal kick there for Newcastle. Not the worst position for them to be in, considering how nice of a through ball that was by Declan Rice. Here, Newcastle just trying to build out from the back. They concede a very sloppy corner. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? I'm not a Newcastle fan, but what are y'all doing? They scored off the last Saka corner too, dude. They're going to score again. I could smell it. I could tell. Nope. Take it short this time. Maybe on the second phase. Odegaard. Yeah, they did not score from that. I was just joking, you know. But here Jorginho plays it to Declan Rice. Gabriel. Irish guy's going to be raging on Monday. Oh, yeah, he will. He's a Newcastle fan, too, so. Oh, and here. Arsenal. Oh. Martinelli with a shot, but it just blazes over the crossbar. Newcastle have looked bleak, opening 35 or so. Arsenal have absolutely dominated thus far. And whenever Newcastle do get the ball, it looks like they're about to lose it. It's not been good for them. Here, Anthony Gordon twisting and turning in a foul. Oof. Really, really agile player, Anthony Gordon. Uh-oh, Arsenal getting forward once again. Oof. Martinelli, Havertz. Here, Arsenal just slow and meticulous in their build-up. Martinelli. Cross comes in. Saka takes a touch. Saka with a right-footed shot. Did Karius get a hand to it? I don't know. I think he did. Yeah, he did get a hand to it. First Premier League appearance start since May 2018 for Liverpool. It's been 6 years. That's crazy. Saka, delivery in. Trippier. Shea Arsenal says, big up. How you doing, mate? We're doing well. My score prediction is 3-0 Arsenal, says Shea Arsenal. That's fair. Newcastle look wildly bad. Like, you would, like, going into the game, everyone's like, oh, is Loris Karius, you know, is he ready to start? Dude, I don't know if any outfield player is. Like, they are not doing anything. Isak is on an island. Almiron and Gordon, I mean, get fouls sometimes. It's been weird. Oh my days, they lost the ball again. Karius. Someone's down. It's Bruno. It's foot. What's going on here? Five minutes till the end of the first half. It's been pretty dominant display from Arsenal, I will say. Yo, Kid Fury in the house. What's good, son? Wow. Straight hoofball. What is your prediction for the final? I predicted for the Carabao Cup or EFL Cup final for tomorrow, I predicted a 2-2 draw. I put a video out previewing it a couple days ago now, but it was a 2-2 draw with what's it called? I think it's gonna go to penalties. And I think it's gonna be like 13-12, something silly once again. I think we're gonna get one of those. I do think there's gonna be at least. It's not gonna be a goalless draw. I think it'll be at least 1-1. -2 on Liverpool. Chelsea goal will come late in the game, says Kid Fury. Possibly. I mean, we'll see how it ends up going. I have my predicted lineups. Salah was in training today, so God knows what's going on. My lineup didn't have Salah in it because I didn't think he'd start. He might not still, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. The youngsters are gonna have to step up once again for Liverpool. And yeah. Here Arsenal though. Saka, Rice, Havertz. Handball by Kai Havertz there, according to Paul Tierney. Karius to take this free kick here for the offside or for the foul. Liverpool playing that whole underdog gimmick just for Sobo, Salah, and Nunez to all start. By the way, what is the injury news? Injury news is that there is no news, I think. I saw pictures of Mo in training. I don't know if he'll start. Oh, what a pass. Newcastle are in. Oh, my days. That was terrible. Oh my God. I don't even know if I'd count that as a shot. Dude, if I'm a Newcastle fan, I am gonna like want this dude Almiron tried for war crimes because he is so bad, bro. Dude, that was the best chance Newcastle had all game. All game by far. Dude, what are you doing, Miguel? Offside there. Once again. Oh, and there Raya rushes out. Oh, here, I found some news, Kid Fury. Um, Sunday for Salah, probably. Darwin, maybe Sunday. Subasai Sunday. That's the expected, according to the Echo. So take it with the biggest of grains of salt, or the littlest, I guess, in that example. And then Almiron rushing out towards Raya. Raya clears. Here, Livramento to Gordon. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Almiron. Bruno. Livramento intercepts, though. Newcastle are doing a lot better at this point. They would have loved to have played a bit more like this throughout the course of the first half. Here, Gordon. Gordon goes for the cross, and Bukayo Saka blocks it. Gordon has to go all the way back. Here, Botman plays it to Karius. Loris Karius to share. Newcastle been pushed back into their own half. Here, Miley to Livramento. Back to Miley. Gordon. Fouled by Ben White. Here, Newcastle. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, Almiron on the run. He's off. Mate, or was that was Trippier, I think, on the run. Couple seconds left in this match for the first half. Once it comes to a close, should be a shouts for a penalty by Arsenal fans, but that's not a penalty. And that is that for the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Arsenal lead 2-0 Newcastle. I don't think they've got a single shot on target. Let me confirm that. Twelve to 0 in shots. But yeah, what a performance from Arsenal in the first half. The second half, I think, might be more of the same, but maybe Newcastle, maybe Newcastle can kind of pull it together. By the way, Fabio Carvalho scored today, says Kid Fury. I saw it was a banger. Absolute stunning goal. I just have to use the restroom real quick, so I'll be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. The second half of Arsenal versus Newcastle will be here live on the Sideline Sedo YouTube channel. Current score as things stand, Arsenal 2, Newcastle 0. Don't go anywhere. Second half of Arsenal versus Newcastle coming soon on the Sideline Sedo YouTube channel. If you're new, consider subscribing. Trying to reach total sub goal of 1,000. We're 3 away from 800, so any bit of support goes a long way and is much appreciated. So for more watch-alongs, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. See you in just a moment. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the second half of Arsenal versus Newcastle. Arsenal currently lead 2-0. It's been a very, very solid start for them. Let's see how this plays out. Second half set to kick off in just a second. Going to England, mate, and don't have a passport yet, says Liam. Oofa. That's a look, mate. Here we are, we're underway. No changes. Oh, gaming music's on. Here, David Raya. David Raya now. Here, Bukayo Saka. Oh, what a pass. Havertz misses. Beautiful, beautiful start for Arsenal. A big, big miss for Kai Havertz. Was he off? I doubt he was. I don't think he was. No, he doesn't look it. Looks just on. Misses. Unbelievable. Oh, he scuffed that so bad. Not that I care. I honestly couldn't care less. Do want goals. I don't really care who scores them at this point. Obviously, I'd prefer it for Newcastle to score 5 right now, but you know, them play. Almiron here with a great pass to Isak. Isak still. Oh, my days. Newcastle are bleak. Very good from Almiron. Isak didn't even get a shot off. Not ideal. Here, Gabriel. Jorginho. Back to Gabriel. Back to Jorginho. Arsenal just comfortable. They play a long pass. Forward. Saka. Handball shouts. No handball given. And now Newcastle on a good counter here possibly. Anthony Gordon. Still Gordon. Goes for the shot. Why go for the shot? First shot on target. Maybe first shot of the match, I think, for Newcastle. Good save. Not the best of finishes, very low. But good signs for Newcastle if they want to get anything out of this game. They have to have a lot more moments like that. Here's a big throw in towards Cher. Here, Gordon, Livramento, Miley back to Livramento. Now Botman, Fabian Char. Longstaff, not the best pass, but Bruno with big cross, and it comes towards Gordon. He's one-on-one with Ben White. Gordon gets forward. Oh, it's all the way back to Newcastle's back line. Karius getting involved. Fabian Schär. Karius. Who's the forward? Gabriel with the foul on Isak. Newcastle with a free kick there. See that again. Yeah, I kind of just elbowed, forearmed Isak in the back of the head. Not really an elbow, more of a forearm push type thing. Trippier here, set to take. Arsenal ready to defend this free kick. Ball hooved forward. Gets cleared by Arsenal. Botman up on his feet. Saliba. Saka. No, Martin Odegaard. Still Odegaard. Finds Declan Rice. Here, Arsenal just continuing their momentum, their control of the game. Martinelli cuts down the left wing. Oh, and that's a foul by Martinelli for sure, right? No, Moran. Absolutely. Here, long goal kick forward toward Isak. Foul there by a Newcastle player. Arsenal get the free kick. Here. Some good play from Arsenal. Here, Martinelli lays it off to Gabriel. Gabriel to Jorginho. throw-in for Arsenal. Arsenal's upcoming fixtures: Sheffield United away. Sheffield United away, Brentford, and was it West Ham? Was that the last one? Porto after Brentford, then Chelsea. And City. Oof. And then Luton, then Brighton. It's a pretty tough run-in. Good tackle that. Martinelli doing well. But good tackle there from Newcastle. They're trying to get a chance here or something. Isak. Almiron. Trippier lifts the cross here towards Anthony Gordon, who just can't keep it in the pitch. Newcastle have looked bleak. Simply put, they looked really, really weak. They've not inspired any hope. It's kind of probably a concern if you're a Newcastle fan. All back to Fabian Schär. Finds Trippier. Trippier gets it to Miguel Almiron. Almiron finds Longstaff, who finds Trippier. Trippier now. We're trying to work something down this right-hand side. Bruno Guimaraes. Gets it to Almiron. Fabian Schär. To Trippier. Here. Isak. Newcastle starting to kind of mount some pressure here. Excuse me. I'm talking all day, so my throat's just dry as a mug. Here, Declan Rice. Martinelli. Kiwior. Saka. Doesn't get much from that. It's a goal kick for Arsenal. Or not Arsenal, for Newcastle. My apologies. Your carry is set to take the goal kick. He does so. Moves it forward. Arsenal win the header with no contest. They're just absolutely ripping Newcastle to shreds. Isak applying some pressure to Raya, but nothing comes of it. I just know that Newcastle fans are probably fuming at this game right now, because this is very uncharacteristic from Newcastle. They're not even there is minimal intensity from them. There's a foul there on Bruno by Jorginho. here. Kick forward. Saka tries to play a wild ball towards, I think that was Havertz he was trying to play through, but really just off. "30 all-time Premier League clean sheets versus Newcastle, most by any club versus a single opposition in history." Yeah, this isn't ideal if you're a Newcastle supporter. Like, I don't know how Newcastle can turn around this match. Here, Arsenal. Slow and steady. There, Raya clears the ball, but Newcastle, what are y'all doing? I just know True Geordie's pissed. It's honestly perplexing trying to figure out like if they even have a game plan, Newcastle. Trippier now. About an hour has elapsed. Newcastle and the whole hour hasn't looked the better side, I don't think, once. There's maybe towards the end of the first half, but nothing came of it. So that really matter? No. Like it just doesn't matter, sadly, for Newcastle. And a good ball from Bruno Guimaraes to find Isak. Skies it. Skies it. What? Why did I put the shot for Arsenal? It's mental. I mean, Isak was supposed to sign for Arsenal a while back. If people have any recollection, before he signed for Newcastle, I think like the summer or a year before, Arsenal were interested in signing Alexander Isak, and I think he'd actually be good in their system, like very good actually. Here, Newcastle, just trying to build up from the back. Fabian Schär to Trippier. Arsenal intercept again. But it does fall Newcastle, who clear. Now Kiwior wins the header. Newcastle just not really substantiating any chances. Another throw in for Arsenal. Man, Newcastle look awful. Let's see if there's any subs. Yes, there are. Who is coming on here? And a sub for Arsenal. Leandro Trossard on for Gabriel Martinelli for Arsenal. Jacob Murphy coming on for Newcastle. Miguel Almiron getting subbed off. And Alexander Isak being subbed off for Harvey Barnes. Here, Newcastle trying to make the most of these subs they just made. Oh my God, Arsenal intercepted again. This has been such a bad passing performance. Rice to Havertz. Saka. Oh my God, what a finish. Bukayo Saka. What a goal that is. Bukayo Saka, the goal scorer. Arsenal lead 3-0. Unbelievable stuff. Credit to Bukayo Saka with the finish there. Very good finish. Karius does not look all that happy. Poor Loris Karius, man. No offside. Saka. Yeah, mate. And Karius. It's not his fault, but I just feel bad for him. 3-0 the score. I predicted 3-1, I think. Did that go through someone's legs? I think it did. Seven goals in his last 5 Premier League matches for Saka. 13 Premier League goals this season. First English player to score in 5 straight Premier League appearances since Ian Wright, November 1994. Outscoring opponents 24-2 over the last 6 Premier League matches, Arsenal are. That's an incredible stat for them. Here, a throw-in set to be taken. Big hoof forward. Seven goals. Here's a Saka finish again. What a finish it was, man. Damn. Oh, poor Newcastle. What? Wow, Newcastle are... This looks like Steve Bruce football. Oh, and Trossard chasing. This is not good for Newcastle. Trossard with a cross in the corner there. Declan Rice with the delivery. It's headed away by Jacob Murphy. A 7th corner of the evening. Declan Rice once again taking. They scored again. They scored again, Kiwior. Arsenal are flying high. Newcastle are getting absolutely destroyed at this point. It's not even funny. See this again. Yeah, Karius maybe could have done better with that one. Probably. Not trying to make any defenses for him, Newcastle fans, but he definitely should have done better there. You're a foul. 1 second. Yeah, this headset was the hat and the headset combo. Honestly, I don't know how I kept up with it for so long. Newcastle getting forward here, though. Bruno Guimaraes, cross. Newcastle don't really get much from it, do they? Here, another couple of substitutions by Newcastle, or 3 substitutions rather. Bruno Guimaraes being subbed off. Bruno does not look too happy. Willock on for Guimaraes. Dan Burn on for Butman. Well, Lascelles on for Butman, and I would imagine Dan Burn on for Livramento, maybe. Yeah, Burn on for Livramento. Here, Newcastle have a free kick. Really bad delivery from Trippier. The ref kicked the ball. Raya. Arsenal with a couple of subs of their own. Edward Nketiah and Emil Smith-Rowe. Smith-Rowe on for Odegaard. Saka being subbed off. Nelson on for Saka and Nketiah on for Havertz. Here, an effort forward by Raya. Arsenal still have the ball. Barnes. Oh my days. This is so bad for Newcastle. If I was a Newcastle fan, I think I'd be screaming at this point. David Raya with the hoof forward. Arsenal just all over Newcastle at this point. Every loose ball, every possible avenue that Newcastle could get toward getting a goal, it just vanishes so quickly. Nketiah holding up the ball. Longstaff going towards the corner flag. Nketiah. Miley. Oh my God, Newcastle. Just make this game at all entertaining. They're getting absolutely cooked, dude. Excuse me. 45 goals conceded in Premier League this season. 33 goals conceded all of last season. That is crazy for Newcastle. Emil Smith-Rowe gets a shot off. It doesn't quite work. Here, Gabriel. Saliba gets it back to Raya. %57 possession to Newcastle's 43 for Arsenal. 14 shots to 2. It gave them both one extra, it seems. Newcastle still trying their hardest, and it seems like their hardest might not be enough to get forward and get a goal against Arsenal. It will be a consolation goal at this point, but, you know, Fabian Schär, Burn, Bruno Guimaraes. Newcastle. I almost feel sad for them. Here, Trippier lifts it in. Good kick forward there from Raya. Headed away. It's an Arsenal throw. Arsenal have just become a well-oiled machine since like right before that Liverpool match. I mean, they dispatched of us. Done well since, like really well since. So you can't be mad at it. I mean, like I'd prefer they were bad. Just, you know, just because I want us to win the title. Here's Jorginho. Reece Nelson. Back to Jorginho. Barnes now working down the left wing. Still Barnes. Harvey Barnes with a good pass. Gabriel defending well. Newcastle scored! Oh my days! Willock, the former Arsenal player. Arsenal Academy player, I believe, too. He scored out of nothing. That'll wake me up. I was out here almost half asleep from this fixture, but let's look at that again. Let's get a good view of that. What a ball through. And then right here, some twisting, some turning. They let it off, and it gets swung in. He just places the header perfectly. Newcastle just trying to see if they can salvage some more kind of, I guess, just momentum and good energy off that goal. Oh my days, dude. What? Who thought it was a good idea ever to have Dan Burn play as left back? What's going on here? Throwing? No, it's a goal kick. You're Newcastle. Dan Burn here. It's to Willock. Here, Arsenal try to play a long ball forward, but karius out to rush and clear. It's a throw in here for Arsenal. A substitution here. Jorginho gives the captain's armband to Gabriel. El Neni. Oh my days. I forgot El Neni even existed, bro. Here, Arsenal looking to just close out this game, see it out. Not a lot happening. Here's some medical staff on the pitch to treat Cher. Let's see how this match ends up playing out for the final few moments. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing swell. As a reminder, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Trying to reach a sub goal of 1,000. I'm going to be live tomorrow for the Chelsea versus Liverpool Carabao Cup / EFL Cup final. Drop by there if you so please, and if you're so interested, like the video as well if you enjoyed the live stream and would like to see more of them. 5 minutes of stoppage time here. See how it plays out. Murphy. Oh my days, he dribbles it out. I could not imagine being a Newcastle United fan right now because this is such a absolute proper like destruction derby, demolition derby. That's the word. Your Arsenal. Long ball forward. No one's going to get on the end of that. There, Karius comes out to clear the ball. Arsenal now have possession. El Neni. There, Karius comfortably comes to collect. At least I captain Staka, says Liam Ritchie. That's fair. Here. Oh, that. Oh, what a save from Karius. Wait, was it Dan Burn or was it Karius? I thought it was Karius. No, it was Dan Burn. Wow. That was going in if it wasn't for Dan Burn. Keeping it from being a real proper bad scoreline. I mean, 4-1's bad enough, but 5-1 would be crazy. Here, Declan Rice takes the corner quickly. Odegaard to Declan Rice. And that shot towards goal by Reece Nelson is caught and saved by Loris Karius. Two minutes of stoppage time remain for the second half and for the match. Do you have a recommendation for a laptop for editing? I'm started doing content on my app, my iPad / iPhone. It's not cutting it. Honestly, I don't know. I don't have a laptop. I used to edit on my Mac, but like I had used it for like my MacBook I would edit on for a while, but I used it for like schoolwork and other stuff, so it ended up kind of just like it was fine, but after a while, once it got old, if you know what I mean. Like it got really old. Macs are always fun for me. Honestly, you just want something with like a good enough processor, some good RAM to be able to run it. Honestly, you could probably edit on most like standard laptops fairly comfortably. I'm not the biggest PC head. Like I don't know a lot about computers and every little nook and cranny. Like So I wouldn't be able to outright suggest you one, Liam. But like I used to have a Mac. I had to find time with it. Like I would imagine that the Dell Spirions are probably fine too. Those kind of ones. And that is full time, ladies and gentlemen. Arsenal beat Newcastle 4-1. What an end to a hectic day of fixtures. Arsenal sit in third on 58 points. Goal scorers, an own goal from Botman, Havertz, Saka, Kiwior, and then for Newcastle, it was Joe Willock, former Arsenal player. So, thank you so much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed the watch alongs today. Make sure to stop by tomorrow for the Carabao Cup / EFL Cup final. I don't either. I'll stay with Apple. I can utilize the cloud. Thanks for the rec. No problem, Liam. But yeah, make sure to drop by tomorrow for the Carabao Cup / EFL Cup final. I'll be live for that. Chelsea versus Liverpool. My prediction video for that's already up, so go check that out if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everyone's doing swell. I'm Sideline